Dan Heyman, senior editor at Vicarious Magazine, coming to you from beautiful California. I'm here with two very special guests. These are the all-new Toyota 4Runners, the 2025 model. It's finally being redesigned after 14 years. They've gone now to the 4-liter V6 is gone. The old 5-speed transmission is gone. Now we have an 8-speed automatic and two different powertrains. There is a standard gas powertrain as well, a turbocharged 4-cylinder, as well as a iForce Max hybrid version as well. That latter one is good for 326 horsepower and 465 pound-feet of torque. There are 7 trims coming to Canada, but there are 2 all-new ones, one of which is right here. This is the new Trail Hunter model. It is very cool looking. I think it's got all sorts of really good stuff going on. Got the cool retro logo here. These rigid fog lights, they can be either yellow or white, depending on what kind of conditions you're in. Say you're in a dusty situation, the white lights aren't going to do it. You switch to yellow, now you've got better illumination. Really cool color. You've got a snorkel up here as well. The old TRD Pro had a snorkel too. That was a reversible snorkel. This one is not, but it's still very, very cool. You can clean the intake from the engine bay as well. You have old man Emu suspension, OME suspension out of Australia. Special wheels and tires. Got some Toyo Open Country all-terrainers here. Nice big rubber. I believe it's 32, maybe 33 inches, I think, in and around. So that's really cool. And just a cool looking truck in general. You got the roof rack, special bumpers, both front and back as well. This is a very neat looking truck. And I think style-wise, they've gone back on all 4Runners to the window that wraps above the roof right there. The first 2 generations of 4Runner had that, third one didn't. Now they've gone back to it. So it looks kind of, with the chunky styling you have, kind of flared fenders through here and all that kind of stuff. With the chunky styling you have, plus that window there and some more rounded edges, you've kind of got an interesting mix of the 1st and 2nd gen 4Runners as well as the 3rd gen 4Runner. This is where you really see a difference. They have gone away with the old Toyota infotainment system we used to have. This, I think, was maybe the last Toyota vehicle that had that. That's gone with its little display and kind of blurry graphics, replaced by this massive 14 inches or so touchscreen here, which is kind of like big and right in your face, and that's fine because that's what people like these days. I've got a 12.3-inch digital gauge cluster as well. JBL audio, which is really cool. You've got a removable speaker here. That's a Bluetooth speaker, so when you're done, you get to your campsite, you want to have some tunes playing while you set up, well, there you go. But they've kept the stuff that we've always loved about the 4Runner. It's nice chunky dials through here for your volume, your climate control, and so on. These toggle switches are really easy to reach even with gloves on. You got a nice big glove box here as well. Still boxy like it's always been. Square here, square down here around the vents as well, which is fine, because I think that's what 4Runner people like, and there are a lot, millions of 4Runner people out there. This, of course, being limited, has stuff like nice leather seating, plus this kind of faux carbon fiber as well. Nice big shift lever. This here is your drive mode dial. Again, nice, big, chunky, easy to operate with gloves on and while you're on the move and so on. Wireless charging, wireless Android Auto, Apple CarPlay, all that good stuff. Really neat interior, functional, yet kind of retro but cool all at the same time, and I'm sure people are gonna love it. This is a sweet looking truck. Over here, if you want to have a quick look, is the limited version. So this one's more streetable, a little bit lower to the ground. You got the fancy chrome silver wheels there. A little more kind of, streetable, I guess is the best word. The 4Runner sells in so many numbers that, they have a trim for pretty much everyone, and that goes here. Also new for 2025 is the platinum trim as well. All sorts of fancy leather and all sorts of good stuff there. The 2025 Toyota 4Runner, we'll start seeing that near the end of 2024. We don't have pricing yet. We'll get that closer to release, and we're going to be driving it around probably fall of this year as well. Keep it locked to Vicarious Magazine and Vicarious YouTube channel to have a look at that. Anyway, thanks a lot for this tuning in for this quick look at the new 2025 Toyota 4Runner. We'll see you guys soon.